hit thought prevention hours. Ridiculous. Can I just say, some of you man in America, these rappers that have, you're so obsessed with your daughter's vagina. It's actually really weird.
No, but I don't think he's obsessed.
It's so weird.
I think, yeah, he knows how mandem can be, so he's just like, look, he's just militant with it, innit? Like he's literally militant with it. My man said he went to a gynecologist and got
exactly. And that doesn't sound mad to you.
It just sounds like
that's so insane to me.
No, it sounds like he's very controlling about this.
Very.
Yeah, he is.
Very. Jay, do you want to intro yourself? Seeing as you are a welcome back guest. No. Okay, fine. I mean, so rude. I mean, welcome to, I know, it's so fucking rude. You hear this guy? Welcome to Sip the Tea with Hannah OJ with your host, Hannah OJ. Today I have my friend Jay De Niro back. After a year, he has come to visit and sip the tea again. Let's see, you're still not even saying anything.
No,
after you didn't even say hello to the people. You're so rude. Anyway.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. But yeah, so usually like I want to start with new music, but I didn't even
shake this, man. Shake this.
You're right there.
I
was like, shit, is he about to go all over him? Okay.
That's how you do all your guests, yeah? Just...
Okay. Me, I didn't shake it. I'm just here minding my business. Sorry. So new music. I didn't really listen to much music this week, though, and I know you didn't. To be fair, December's not really a good. It's like Christmas music, basically. Like I saw there was an album from Chance the Rapper and Jeremiah. And I listened to like 2 songs in. And I was like, I don't want to listen to this shit. Yeah, like a Christmas album. No. But I don't love Chance the Rapper though. Like when I listen to him, I'm like, you're a good rapper, but I just.
I can't name you a song
that I like. Yeah, that I really high key enjoy.
Yeah, I can't name you a song that I can't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even listened to his... He is good. Like, I haven't even listened to his last album yet, the one that everyone was complaining about because he was just rapping about his wife. You see how people are just not satisfied with positive rap?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you can't go.
You rap about being in love and your wife and like
the whole album.
People. I don't know. I haven't listened to it, but that was the major consensus. That was just like
Yeah, it's a bit.
Well, it's like the whole album talking about
it's a bit much, isn't it?
Listen, he's happy with his wife. Let him showcase that. That's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, no, there was really nothing for me. Just a couple singles. So like, You Don't Know, Miss Banks came out a few days ago, and then Clout, Ivorian Doll came out.
What's an album?
No, just singles.
Okay.
But the only reason I even bring that up, did you see Lady Leshurr clap back? Did you sort of see that? Did you see? Did you see the whole thing? Do you know how many times I rewound that? I think I saw that video about 15 times. Like literally, I rewound it and I was like, nah.
Spanner.
Completely ridiculous.
I don't know what you're gonna do about that.
Did you see her response?
She went on Twitter, innit?
Twitter and just
leave it. If you're gonna do the rap thing,
like,
you can't
just if you're gonna respond with bars or just don't say anything. That's how I feel. Yeah. Like, what's all this? What was her clapback? Just like, oh, you're old.
But maybe because she just knew she's taking the L, innit?
I think that her label basically told her to get at Lady Leshurr, and why I don't know. Like I don't know, because Lady Leshurr's not really. She doesn't really do that. She's only really sent for Paige Keiki. She hasn't really done that.
Yeah, but she's aggressive. She can.
Yeah, but she can exactly. That's why nobody wants it with her.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I'm guessing that's why she sent for her, innit? Probably.
Who? Ivorian Doll.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it's helped her as much as it's helped Lady Leshurr. Lady Leshurr dropped a single on that same day called Astronaut, and that's like going to be the title of her mixtape, which is
but
now.
It helps both of them.
But she was the only one trending. Ivorian Doll weren't trending.
Yeah, but she's trending. She's trending because if you're talking about Lady Leshurr, you have to talk about.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but like. Did you see the thread I sent you? The Ivorian Doll. Did you read the whole thing about like Oliver Ashley and? So basically.
Oh, the label holder.
Yeah. So she's basically trapped essentially.
What's that? The guy who's Oliver?
Oliver
the guy
Ashley.
From,
he's like the son of that guy from Sports Direct. Yeah. So
they got 0 hour contracts at Sports Direct, innit? So.
Oh yeah, it's true. But you know what? I have to ask you a question just as a up-and-coming artist because I'm just curious. People don't seem to have any sympathy for young artists that get finessed like that. And I do kind of wonder why, because even though it happens a lot, and yeah, fair enough, we should be learning from people's past mistakes by now, at the same time, isn't it kind of, you know, when people say like, oh, when man them send like little boys like to cunch and like, you know, make them like sell food or whatever, that's kind of a form of grooming. Isn't that kind of the same thing with these big labels seeking out young artists?
Yeah, 100%.
Just to finesse them out of their money, basically.
Yeah,
and take advantage of them.
100%.
So how come there's no? Because
How
fair
come
enough.
there's no
like,
sympathy?
Yeah,
because the culture of the rap in it, so it's all this cockiness that goes on with it, and I'm better than you because I said this and this.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Boom, boom, boom.
Because they make fun of everyone for being average.
Yeah,
the people that are buying their shit.
That's what I'm trying to say.
When it turns out you have less money than us.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like Ivorian Doll was complaining about that, and she's working with Leshurr, but Leshurr seems to have her business patterned in it. So
Facts.
it's the cockiness that comes.
She was
with
studying
it,
about her like penthouse apartment and everything, and then it's like, well, that's all you have basically. You don't actually have funds to your name.
Sympathy is hard to come by, innit?
I hear that.
It's not so much the actual situation.
It's the arrogance. Yeah, no, I hear that.
Arrogance that comes with rapping. It. A lot of arrogance.
Because so basically, he got her trapped in her contract. So she what got me was the fact that she started off the whole story by saying, I'd heard about Oliver Ashley's reputation and him taking money from younger artists, and I'm like, okay, see, that's where it should have stopped. Like, if you already are aware of his reputation, why are you even sitting in a meeting? Like, fair enough. She went on to say that she didn't even have a meeting with him. She had a meeting with another like black woman who really understood her vision, who's her manager now to this day, who seemed to have her best interests at heart, basically. But she still worked for Oliver Ashley, and Oliver Ashley X'd her out and made up some bullshit about how she bullied a member of staff and to get her fired so that they could take over. And even though his lawyer said they know that she didn't really bully that member of staff, she was still going to be fired. So a lot of it sounds very dodgy, because if your lawyer is saying that we know it's not true, she shouldn't have ever been fired, really and truly. But I'm guessing it's just a classic case of he's a rich white man and he just has better lawyers, basically. Because her lawyer seems to be all up and through this. Basically, the long story short is that she's got multiple offers from labels trying to sign her, but Oliver Ashley keeps getting involved every single time and saying...
contract,
But, like, as in, they will offer her an amount and he will say, no, it needs to be more. Like, he's the artist.
Yeah, but it's
which is a bit weird. That's a bit much.
I don't know. Obviously, like, I definitely sympathise for the situation in terms of being like locked in a contract that you don't want to be locked in, and maybe realising your worth a bit too late. Maybe I'm saying, like, what was offered to her at the time that she jumped at the contract. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it that she's able to be in a penthouse? Is it that she's able?
Maybe. She didn't say that, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, why did she accept? You're telling me she knew that the guy was a finesser.
She said the person she sat with, who was her manager, like a woman, still managing her, even though she doesn't work for Oliver Ashley anymore. It was her basically.
Did she not have a music lawyer? Did she not like?
But she does. That's what got me confused, because so many of this felt wrong. Like, it sounded so illegal. So like the part about like Oliver Ashley it sounded like she'd been bullied into signing with him. And you can't, like, that shouldn't be binding if you are being forced against your duress to sign something. So if you have a lawyer all up and through this, I do find it a bit weird that...
It is a bit weird. That's what I'm trying to say. You got people like... That's what I'm trying to say. There's people that actually do this properly when they get to the table and the contract's in front of them. They have a music lawyer there. And furthermore, they have a vision of what they want from the contract. Yeah. So if that don't match their vision, then the contract is void. And furthermore, they can what do you call it? Negotiate on the contract off of what the artist wants versus what the label want. But there's certain people that just run straight to the label, innit? They just run to the label because the label's gonna give them a certain thing. Let's say, I don't know, in advance, or maybe help with videos, maybe help with, I don't know. But I'm saying if you pattern yourself properly, then there's no reason you should really get caught in that situation. But it happens a lot. So.
It does. I felt for her a little bit just because like the way she was crying, like it seemed like she was really like over it. Like it must be frustrating to get multiple offers from big labels, knowing that they can take you further. And
it's hard because she's popping now. But that's what I'm saying.
And now he's trademarked her name. Ivorian Doll and IVD.
But I'm saying when she wasn't popping, she was happy with the contract now.
I mean, I don't know.
Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but she wasn't complaining about
maybe she wasn't.
She wasn't
complaining just because she didn't tell us at the time doesn't mean she was happy. But
but I'm saying when she came out is when she's popping now, innit? Now she's like, oh yeah. And I'm saying like when she wasn't popping or when she wasn't as big, maybe she just didn't realise her worth.
Her worth, yeah. But yeah, I didn't even mean to go into Ivorian Doll like that because for me it was all about Lady Leshurr. Like, just the way she spun her just ridiculously.
It was deeper.
Oh my god, everything like, on her birthday as well. Can we get into that? Your birthday? Could you imagine?
Boy,
You can't enjoy your birthday after that.
boy,
I'm not having a good birthday.
you got drink, smoke something.
Because can you imagine everyone all day is just talking about how you got spun all day on your
Nah,
birthday?
you have to come off to
No, man, come on. Even your friends calling you saying, like, "Oh, happy birthday!" Like, what the fuck is happy about it? What's happy about today?
You're my brethren. I don't expect you to say nothing about that, about me getting spun and whatnot. Or
I mean, if
on
you're a
my
real
birthday.
friend, you won't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
if
my
you're a
birthday,
real
nah.
friend, you'll either act like it hasn't happened, or you'll be like, "Nah, it wasn't even that." Like, can you lie though? Can you lie and say it weren't even that good? You know, like it weren't even. Her bars were big. You
Nah, you'd
can't
be able
even
to laugh at
lie.
it. You'd
You
be able to
can't
laugh at it.
lie.
I think you'd be able to laugh at it.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, it's competitive, isn't it? It's just a sport.
I suppose so.
It's not something to.
It
really
was just
get
very
upset
interesting.
about.
I wonder why Lady Leshurr felt like after the way she started it was interesting to me because she was like, I didn't even need to reply, I was just bored basically. But it was part where she said she felt like she had to do it for Brum. For me, that was interesting because Birmingham rappers have been very vocal about the fact that they don't really get the respect that they
They're the
deserve.
underdogs, innit?
Yeah.
They're the underdogs.
And to be honest, I really don't understand why because I love the Birmingham accent. I don't know
don't
why.
know.
Do you know?
No.
Really?
No.
I love, you know
Same
what?
for them.
In rapping or in...
You know what? Yeah, I feel like with the Birmingham situation,
Yeah.
Birmingham's the next biggest city
Mhm.
to London.
To London, yeah.
Now I feel like there might be. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but I feel like there's a situation where people from London just like to ride on Birmingham guys.
Probably.
You feel like the next one's up from London. Isn't it?
I think you're right, yeah.
We're a million strong in Birmingham.
He's got Birmingham family. That's
got
what's
Birmingham
going on here. That's what's going on here.
He's got family. Do you
I said,
know
what do you think about the
though?
accent? Man, start telling me about, oh yeah, it's the second biggest. Oh,
No, but he's right though. He's
Yeah,
right.
I'm playing.
Do you know what it is though? Because there's so many artists that are good, really good.
I'm
from
playing now.
Birmingham.
Birmingham got
Yeah.
banging, right? They got
Even
banging
like Bugsy
artists.
Malone is from Brum, right?
No,
Is he not?
he's from Manchester still.
Manchester. Okay, sorry, my bad. But Millions is from Brum.
No, but you see what you just did there. That's why they're upset.
My
that's
bad.
why. That's
But
why
to
they
be
got a
fair,
chip
the
on their
accents
shoulder.
sound very similar. I'm sorry, innit? I'm sorry. The accents don't sound
Manchester,
that.
no,
They
Manchester
do
don't
a
sound-
little
no,
bit.
no,
They do a little bit.
No, they
I
don't.
think they do.
No, they don't. Manchester doesn't sound like.
I think
Birmingham
Manchester and
accent.
Birmingham accents sound similar. Not the same, but similar. Do
No,
you not think?
No.
Okay, well, that's
I
just
feel
me.
like they got an undertone of Midlands.
It's Midlands, yeah, it's Midlands.
Maybe,
It's
yeah.
Midlands.
To me, it just kind of sounds.
Leicester sound more like Birmingham. Leicester sound more like Birmingham, innit? Leicester's like Trillery Banks.
Isn't Trillery? She don't sound like that.
She
She sound like she's from Birmingham. I don't think so.
Nah, Leicester sound like Leicester. To be fair, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No, not Trillery anyway. But who else is from Birmingham? OG Nikki was from Birmingham. I feel bad for OG Nikki, man. She was way before her time.
She was
Way
mad
before
now,
her
innit?
time.
Mad now.
She could be.
OG Nikki.
Oh, do you remember?
back, la, la, la,
La,
la,
la,
la.
la. Go fuck from the. Yeah, I remember that was her opening line, didn't it?
I remember that bar.
Yeah. She was
Remember,
rolling
man.
with Sneak Bow and
She's talking about getting gangbangs and all them.
yeah.
things,
And that's so regular now.
It's so normal now.
It's so regular now. Shannon's still like,
Yeah, man.
but
From
it's
the
so
back, la,
regular.
la, la,
now.
la.
Yeah, but I still see her up in the comments and stuff. And I saw she was on ZZ Mill's show not long ago. I think she would still like to get back in the action, but she's got a son now and she's probably just doing the mother thing and chilling. But
Nah, I've seen her page. I think she.
yeah, I knew you remember because who else is from Birmingham? Shannon just needed a minute to remind himself.
Look at his busting.
Wasn't like. Oh my god! I feel like they had like a big video with her and loads of male rappers, like her and Cash. What happened to Cash Tastic?
You mean he's here?
No, I heard he went Jamaica or
he got
something.
deported.
But he got deported and he's back and he's doing well now.
okay.
He's working his way back in nicely.
You know what?
He's got a track. He had a big track.
I've been sleeping on certain rappers I used to listen to, man. I need to check back in because yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, Cash.
Track. He had a big track still.
Is it? I really thought I just really need to be set because you know what it
Was
is.
Trenches.
Do you listen to your music on Tidal or Apple Music?
Apple.
Okay, I'm on Tidal, and Tidal's I'm sorry, Jay. I support black businesses, so that's why I fuck with Tidal. But the algorithms are shit. You really have to search for everyone. Like, even though you listen to, they should know what to recommend from what you listen to. But like, they'll recommend like 5 or out of all the artists that you would think they should, and then everything else you have to search for it. Sometimes, literally, someone will be like, "Oh, do you know Thingy dropped an album?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, but
Why hasn't Tidal told me?
I can't lie. I would say Apple's not that great.
It's not that great either. Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't really use it. Like
Yeah.
I use it more. I'm more of a search.
Yeah.
Searcher.
Because it will suggest certain things, and then sometimes it will suggest something random. I'm like, I don't fuck with this type of music, so why are you suggesting this and not other things that you know I want to listen to?
Spotify, yeah, Spotify is for.
Okay, maybe I'll have to switch.
Suggestions,
yeah,
Spotify,
maybe I'll have to switch then, because I listen to podcasts on Spotify, but not music. So maybe I'll switch, because I like Tidal, but it's annoying in that sense. So what else in music? Do you see Retch 2?
He's thing now, director,
creative director of 0207 Def Jam. Yeah.
Good for
really,
him.
really good. Yeah, I don't like the fact that every time Retch does something, there's negativity in the comments because of the whole Scorcher situation. But
Techie. Techie. Ooh.
So basically, I guess he fucked Scorcher's baby mother while he was in jail. Is that what it is? No.
Furthermore,
is that what you said to explain? That's not what you asked me to explain. Is it?
this guy, no.
I feel like he asked me to explain something else.
So I didn't know what the situation between.
Oh, did you know? Oh, yeah.
That's
I mean, isn't that? Am I wrong?
That's sad.
From what I,
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's the situation.
From my understanding,
yeah,
of the
yeah.
situation, I think it's not even. I think
yeah,
that's
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Is it?
No, I think Scorcher's baby mum is
Retch's wife. I didn't even know that part. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's deep. Okay, I understand why the fans are doing a lot now. And I get it now.
They were guys in it.
They were really, really. Oh.
I don't know, innit?
That's a.
He hasn't really.
He hasn't spoken about it at all.
Obviously, it's not for us. He
won't.
Yeah, it's not for us to really be prying into, but
it's not our business really. At the end of the day, but it's one of them ones I quite like the energy in a sense, because if it was men don't usually get this energy. I feel maybe it's because Retch and Scorcher were big.
No, it's
and
not
they were
that.
close.
No, it's
that
not
their
that.
fans are riding this hard. But I feel like men can look at Future, man. Future does bullshit regularly. Nobody cares.
Yeah, but
it's like, do you know what I mean? So I don't feel like men get, or male artists, should we say, get that much.
No, that's a particular situation though. Like, I mean, like that's like.
I could name mad mini Futures too.
No,
I
I'm
could
not
do
talking
this
about
all day.
Future's not. No, this situation is a mad different situation.
Yeah.
Because it's more like, I don't know. All right, more so from the outside in. Yeah, obviously I don't know much about the situation, but it looks like, oh, my man dealt with my man's baby mum while she was inside.
While she was exactly.
And then wifed her.
He was opportunistic at the same time with it, basically.
Which kind of comes across like, oh, you was liking man's missus the whole
time.
Exactly. And then on top of that, like Retch is kind of that intelligent, introspective rapper that we kind of, you know what I mean? We gravitate towards him because he's kind of soulful with it.
Yeah.
And then when it turns around that he's out here. Well, I don't know, innit?
I don't know. I do get what you're saying.
But yeah,
you wouldn't expect that from
Retch, because you want an explanation.
Yeah,
you want an explanation. You're like, what happened?
I mean, to be honest,
I don't. Of course, not happy with it.
Oh, of course he's not. Why would he be?
No, but I'm saying there's obviously something wrong.
Yeah, no, of course. Like, no one would expect him to be. But I think it's one of them ones that the rappers that we grew up listening to don't talk like that. It's the new rappers that talk about their business. Yeah. Like, it's like, if you look at like...
No, but Scorcher sent for him.
I mean, yeah, but... I don't know. Did you really expect a response?
What, from Retch?
Yeah. Not about this situation. About this is kind of deep.
No, but I'm saying Scorcher sent for him.
I think this goes like in a track though, or like just because I saw.
Was like a Daily Duppy or something like
that. Oh, was it? Okay, I saw it a couple tweets.
And
I never saw. Okay, I didn't know that he did it in a track.
And they muted it.
Oh, really? Why?
All right, yeah. What do you think about that?
That's weird.
What do you think about that?
Why they mute it?
Exactly.
That's weird to me.
What muted the part in the...
Yeah,
Scorcher sent for Retch, yeah. And they
that's
muted
very
it.
strange to me.
And they muted his direct send.
Yeah.
In the track.
Yeah.
Was it Grind Daily?
I don't remember which one it was. Let me see if I can find it right now. It was
That's weird. Why would they do that? It's not even their business to get involved. Just let him
saying.
send for him. Like the fuck.
Yeah, but what is it? Because it's Retch. That's what I'm saying. Is it because it's director now? What is it?
Oh, was it recent?
It wasn't that recent. It's months ago now.
Yeah, so he's only just recently.
No, but I'm saying was he? Yeah, but. Who knows?
Is it because of this?
Was he making power moves? Yeah, was he making power moves behind it? I don't know. But he didn't. They censored it. And when do they ever censor like?
It censor anything. How many things do man rap about that? They probably shouldn't, and they don't censor that. Are they gonna censor this? That's weird. Yeah, I don't like that. I think that the platform should stay neutral.
Neutral on it.
They shouldn't be on anybody's side. I don't like that. Especially since Scorcher has a reason to send for him. Yeah. It's not like he came out of nowhere. And even
That's the first time I saw it.
What?
That's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know they do that kind of thing. Yeah, that's very, very strange. That's interesting.
Because if you didn't know about the situation, you wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't have even known, exactly.
For Retch.
That's definitely Retch's doing.
I feel like they took, or maybe he.
It's got to be. It's got to be something behind his doing for sure.
Let's see, Scorcher.
I don't think they just randomly did that without his say so.
Oh, you no.
Let me look it up because phones can be a bit.
Yes, Scorcher Daily Duppy. I believe it's that one.
Oh, it's Daily. Okay, so it was Graham Daily. Okay. And when was it? Oh, this was a while ago though. This can't be the one you're referring to.
No. It's either Graham Daily. That's what I'm saying. It was some time ago. It was months ago.
Okay.
It was Yeah, it was the Graham Daily. They censored it.
Mad. Did you see? Sorry, while we're on Daily Duppy, did you see Chips?
Yeah, Smokey.
I really liked it.
Smokey.
I really fuck with Chip, man.
Smokey, Chip's hard, man.
Yeah, he's really, really good. I love the beat change and everything. The way he went, it was really, really good because he's 30 now. You know what? I thought it was really interesting that he was saying things like he wishes he had a wife and kids. Like he thought he'd be there by now. I thought it was really good for him to be that vulnerable.
Yeah, well, what do you think about that?
Very, very interesting because he tweeted something else after the Daily Duppy came out as well, saying that his friends have advised that he shouldn't be too picky. And he just...
I've heard that before.
I thought that's very bad advice, by the way.
No, I've heard it before
I don't
myself.
think you should follow that advice, Chip. I'd definitely be picky if you're going to have a child with somebody. That's definitely something you can be picky
Yeah,
with.
I know, but people tend to want to rush you because they'll say, oh, like you're set up.
But men are like produce sperm for how long? I don't even think 30 is that deep.
Yeah, no, but you don't want to be an old dad, innit?
Fair. You want to be able to do things with your kids. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's just interesting because I'm sure a lot of men feel the same way, but they just don't really talk about it because it's not cool to talk about certain things or rap about certain things, should I say?
Yeah.
So
I think people think about it all the time. Like I probably think about that, or like when's the best time to have a child and stuff like that. And so.
But well done to Retch 2 anyway for being made creative director. I'm still happy for him for that because that's really, really cool for the UK. So just too long on this. Lani and Tion Wayne. I know. But I'm sorry. I just have to make it very clear. Tion Wayne loves Lani too. That's my take. Did you see what he's been drawing her out? He drew her out last week and she didn't respond. She said something like, "Oh, I'm on annual leave" or some bullshit. "We'll go again next year." And then he posts a bust down watch for another babes on his Insta story. I was like, "Sir, You want her too. Just admit it. Because she's sleeping. She's finally chilling.
No. I don't think he wants her. I won't lie to you. That's cap. That's
he's
a whole lot of
asking
cap.
for her attention knowing the fire that she's going to bring.
No, she's already there. She
wasn't doing it. She was finally actually chilling for a period.
She's there.
Even when he tried to draw out the first time, she didn't respond.
No, she's there. She's done a lot. She did a lot.
Oh, this is what's annoying about men. Like, women will always get the stigma for being like the crazy ones and da-da-da. She posted something. No, it's true. Can I just say, she posted a story that he broke up with her randomly when she was driving on the motorway. Randomly said, like, we should just be friends or whatever. This is the part where she's obviously crazy. And Laura, she is, let me always say crazy, sorry, that's not nice. But she clearly needs help, is what I'm going to say. However, the way she said that she basically had a breakdown and she didn't even care whether she crashed the car and killed both of them and da-da-da-da. And then she said, "Can you believe that nigga still ended up having sex with me 20 minutes later because he was turned on by my breakdown?" And I was like, but the thing is, it's still going to be, Lani's crazy. Lani's insane. But Tion Wayne is asking for this in a way.
Asking for what?
For what? She came.
Oh my God.
For
so,
what?
Jesse,
The guy's been doing his thing for years.
You wouldn't deal with a woman like Lani. So I don't even know why you're like...
Whoa.
No, you wouldn't.
You're saying I wouldn't
You're
deal
a
with
sensible person, that's why.
Yeah, but that means nothing. I don't get
I feel like if you know what someone can bring and you're still like there and you're still dealing with them, you're kind of asking for what they're giving you.
100%.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm saying, we don't know. This
so as in you don't know it's true?
No, I'm saying we don't know what the Lani's.
I mean,
honestly,
I'm not
bro,
saying that she's not, that she's sane.
She's like,
very
no, but
clear
she's a real clout. She's a real clout girl, innit? Like, she's a real clout girl, innit? Like, if you wanna like really get to.
I'm just saying that it's funny that Tion Wayne does some stuff to ask for a little bit of it.
He's in the limelight.
She gets all the. That's all I'm saying.
No. She's been doing a lot, innit? She did a lot for a long time, innit? So I don't blame the guy for playing.
So do you think he's just marketing, basically?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
She
made a whole fool of herself.
But he's not even bringing out music. I don't listen to his music like that, but I don't think he's dropping music.
He's got music.
Can you even say it's marketing?
It is marketing.
If you haven't even got anything to market.
No, it is. He's got music. He's got a catalogue of music. It is marketing. Of course, as long as you stay relevant. Yeah, it's not. It's marketing. That's marketing.
Because the only thing that, in terms of all this clout chasing and all these drawouts we've had in the UK, the only one I feel that has looked even a little bit effective seems to be what Lady Leshurr did with IVD and Trillery with Nole. Because she dropped her album just before
but then
of that that was beneficial with Trillery because people weren't really talking about her as much as they were this year. It seemed to actually work. Nothing else seems to have actually worked.
Go on, tell me the one that hasn't
worked. Or
worked.
Maybe actually the Heady One thing maybe helped his album. Because his album is still top of the charts now.
Then, so what else didn't work? Go on, tell me something that didn't work.
This, I mean, I don't know. I have to see their stats to really be 100%
That's what I'm trying to say.
sure.
You can't talk on it unless you've seen their stats. You can't even talk on it because if it's marketing...
Do you really think that more people are going to want to listen to Tion Wayne's music because...
It's not about wanting to listen. It's not about wanting to listen. It's about drawing attention. It's about you being in the media, and people just searching your name. That's all it takes. That's all it needs. Like, that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
You type... If you didn't know who Tion Wayne was and he's in the blogs, then you'll type his name in YouTube and then you'll click one of his videos to find out what he's about. Mm-hmm. That's one extra view for him, innit?
Yeah. So it's just about keeping it going, basically, keeping the momentum.
It's relevant, isn't it? It's the same way she did that whole mad.
She's not an artist though. She's just being a fool. Like I'm really trying to be nice, but she's
Yeah, but anytime. But hear this. Anytime someone puts effort and money to go to the studio, and then create a video after, they put money into that, innit?
I don't even think she did it here. It looked like she flew somewhere for that video.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Because it was really sunny. So it looked like she was in like Spain or somewhere. Yeah. Like it didn't look like it was in the UK.
Okay.
So I was like, can I just ask, what is going on with all these engineers and all these all these video? Is it really that deep in 2020? Like we're just taking any job now.
It is.
Like anyone can just roll up in the studio now. Just because even that girl that was chatting shit about Notes, Notes has she fucking went in the studio and did a diss
horrible, but horrible.
Like anyone can just roll up in the studio now.
Horrible, but like I said, go on her page and go in her comments. I bet you see a whole bunch of fans in there.
She's a YouTuber, I think. Yeah,
of course. That's what I'm saying. Anytime,
I don't like this whole clout era. I don't like it. It's
horrible,
at all.
Innit?
It's fucking annoying,
it's horrible.
Man. It's just
ugh. I'm tired.
I'm tired too. It's actually just so tiring.
I don't want to talk about music.
I don't even care about. Yeah, that's why I only wanted to talk about that briefly because I don't even care about all that shit, man.
About them,
But it's just annoying because it feels like we're not even taking anybody seriously anymore.
Nah, it's hard.
Like you can't. That's why I still gravitate towards like the rappers that we fucked with back in the day. So I still listen to like Gigs and Skepta. Even like Skepta, Young Ads and Chip had an album at the start of this year that was like, I was expecting a bit more from the three of them, but there was 3 tracks on there that were really, really good. No one's even talking about that.
Yeah, it was a bit meaty though, innit? The album as a whole.
I know what you mean. I was expecting more from them for sure.
The album as a whole was a bit meaty.
Yeah.
But there was like 3 tracks on it that was good. Yeah, I'm with you there still.
And even like Gigs album, we talked about that briefly on the phone, but at first I was a bit like, where's he going with this? But then I was like, you know what? He's just chilling. He's vibing. And I respect it. Yeah. And he's still good. He still comes with bars as well. Yeah. So, and I still fuck with Kano heavy as well.
Yeah.
He's still. I think he's probably my favorite rapper. To be honest. Well. Yeah. His last album was just so good. And that's what I really like, that the rappers that we've grown up on, I guess, they're not really like that. Like you can't really draw them out.
So you don't. Yeah, you can't draw them out.
Yeah. Only Chip is the only one that's tried it with Stormzy this year. Which didn't really work. Which didn't really work. But it
still worked for Chip.
It probably did work for Chip because obviously now his mixtape's going to be dropping and it's probably going to help. I feel like Stormzy might do a Lady Leshurr though. Now I don't know. I just have a feeling maybe he might just wait and just do it on his own terms. I don't know.
I can't lie. I don't know if Stormzy wants that.
Huh?
I don't know if Stormzy wants that.
Really? I mean, he definitely wants something. He pulled up to his house.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He definitely wants something.
I don't know if Stormzy wants to go back and forth with Chip in it. Chip is relentless.
Yeah, it's true.
Like the guy will literally go this track, and then you drop this track, and he'll have one instantly ready for you the next day. Then you'll have
probably recorded them already.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Do you know how much time and man hour you got to put into Chip? Nah, man. Nah, bro. Retreat.
People were calling Lady Leshurr the female Chip. I don't love it when they do the female anything, but I get why. Yeah, exactly. I feel like she shouldn't even need to be a female anybody. She's just Lady Leshurr in it.
She's hard. She's funny.
Just great, and she doesn't swear.
Yeah, that's amazing.
She never swears, and she bodies people like that. I just boy.
She's got a good mind.
And she can fit like 5-6 metaphors in one bar. It's actually ridiculous.
She didn't want to kill her in
Black History Month. Can you imagine? That's just so disrespectful.
Saddening.
That is so disrespectful. And can I just say, if we ever needed to confirm who won that, we don't. But I saw yesterday Bud Light, because she had an advert with Bud Light about birthdays or something. And Bud Light, the first thing was like a quote in one of her bars, like, throw your cake on the floor, now it's dirty. I was like, oh my God, Bud Light are even back in the beef. It's over.
Sponsorship with my days.